So you're the head coach here now.
No.
Can we call you the interim? Can we call you the interim
I don't want to
today?
sit in that big chair. No.
Interim for a couple hours while
Well,
you guys circled the skies.
Circle the skies, trying to land in the fog.
Well, you did today. What was it like out there without a couple guys that you're used to having kind of calling the shots?
It was great, and a lot of the coaches that were here and the younger guys, the GAs, everybody stepped up. I mean, Leach coaches us up, teaches us to how to do the work. Well, if we need to step up and do it. So he prepared us, and we went on and I got a really good practice in, I thought.
How was it just to kind of get back out there after a couple weeks to kind of?
Oh, it's been great. We've been on the road recruiting, and that's been great. In the houses of a lot of wonderful families, and getting to know some future Cougars, and trying to get some new ones in there as well. So it's good to get back around the guys and get back on the field and get to doing some football. So it's fun for the next 3, and then we're back out on the road again for a couple more before we get back for good.
You've prepared for some Michigan State teams, right? What comes to mind when you think about those guys?
Well, they're always a tough program, and over the years they like to run the ball. They're a physical team. They're hard workers, and you got to tip your hat to them for what they've been able to do over the years. They had a bad season last year, but that always happens, injuries and things of that nature. And to see them bounce back the way they did, that lets you know what type of team that they are.
You have any relationship with Coach D'Antonio? Met him or?
Just know him through the Big Ten and heard him speak a lot of times at conventions and clinics and that sort. But I think he's a great coach, great man, great person. I think he does a great job motivating his players and getting the best out of them. And then I do know Coach Burton quite well. Run into him a lot on the recruiting trails, being a D-line coach and a well-respected guy. Love what he does and with his defensive line and the rest of the coaches, I'm sure, obviously, continue to do great things with their players. So.
You think he's, Coach D'Antonio, part of the Saban coaching tree? Do you think he's one of the premier defensive minds in the game right now?
Oh, no question, and because he's been doing it for such a long time and having great success with it. So, like I said, I think you got to have your hat tipped to him, and he gets those guys motivated and gets them going, and they play hard all the time. That's the one thing that you turn on their film. Win or loss, they're playing tough, they're playing hard, and that's a great testament to the type of coach that he is.
How nice is it to see a guy like Hercules get recognized